Stoney with Old Farts Fishing. We're here at Johnson's Bait and Tackle, the only place to go to get your bait and tackle. I'm here today. I'm going to be talking with Aaron about some jigging. We're going to do bass jigging. We're going to look at a bunch of different products, and I'm going to fill a box with those products, and we're going to hit Camp Far West, weather permitting, tomorrow, and see how these things do. So watch this video. You're going to love it. Aaron, tell me about jigs. I want to get some bass jigs. What do you recommend?
Okie dokie. So, you're going to have several different types of jigs. You're going to have your most standard, your football jigs, which are pretty much going to be your most popular. You're going to have like a flipping and pitching style of jig. Then you'll have kind of like a swim jig. A little bit more pointier head, perfect for swimming, you know, medium retrieve. What I would first look at would be a football jig. We'll go with something from Sandtone Jigs here. So, you know, has a nice little football head to it. Going to be super easy to cast, be able to, you know, fish pretty much everywhere, your toolies, your weeds, your rocks, all that kind of stuff. So, like I said, one of the most popular styles of jig to use would be usually a football jig. You know, and I'll kind of show you here one more example, a little bit different style of a head. So something a little bit more pointier, a little bit more flat-sided to it, be a little bit easier to, you know, upswing and pitch and flip into that cover that you're wanting to fish. Usually, colorations-wise, the dirtier the water, the more darker the colors you want to go. Black and blue, your dark green pumpkin and watermelon colors, you know, and then once your clearer water comes out, your more natural colors. Your light green pumpkins, your perches, your bluegills, that kind of stuff. So yeah, that'll be perfect for skirted jig fishing.
All right. What other choices do I have when it comes to jigs?
So one more choice that I would suggest. Okay, so last piece of jig information that I would say to go with would be a jigging spoon, whether it be like a bladed bait or just in general, you know, a lead jig that you would be able to spoon up and down. So I'll show you two different options here. These are both from Blade Runner Tackle. This would be a tailspin, a bladed or a jigging spoon. Calls this his tailspin. So essentially your line will come through the top of the bait and attach to a treble hook on the bottom. And what you will do is you'll drop down, you know, once you find your school of fish, you know, say for instance they're suspended at 10 feet. You know, what you're going to do is you're going to drop it down to the bottom, get it up off the bottom about, you know, 8 to 10 feet, and what you're going to do is have a, you know, jigging or a yo-yo motion. And essentially you're just going to pull that spoon through that, you know, school of bait, and it's just going to flutter up and down, and that's going to want them, you know, to trigger and attack it. So one more option that we have here is going to be a bladed bait. These are very similar, similar fishing style, you know, similar action to them. But these you can also swim. They will have a little bit of a, you know, a nice fluttering motion if you are having a medium retrieve. So this will have a nice thin metal back with a lead weight in the front. And so essentially, you will tie to this top ring here and have the same concept. Drop down, you can either flutter it through the school of fish, or you can medium retrieve through the fish and it'll have that nice flutter to it and cause the fish to attack.
Should I use stamp swivels or anything, or just straight to the line?
I would go straight to the line, especially if you're going with a jig, like a skirted jig. Usually these will come with a little snap swivel on them. And of course this one, the tailspin is tied directly through the bait onto the treble hook. So yeah, usually no snap swivels, just directly to the bait. Alright guys, so that's going to be all it for today as far as information goes on jigs. You know, if you ever have any questions or want to come out and, you know, get into some fishing, come on down to Johnson's Bait and Tackle. We're down here in Yuba City at 298 Garden Highway. And you can always shoot us a call at 530-674-1912. We're also on Instagram and Facebook. So if we have anything that we can get for you, we can do it.
Hey guys, this is Stoney out here with Old Farts Fishing. We're at Camp Far West again, and we went to Johnson's Bait and Tackle and picked out a bunch of new jigs. Got ourselves a little jig box, a few different colors and things, and fish are already jumping. So I'm going to cut this short, get on the water, and here's some jigs we got. And Aaron hooked me up with this stuff. We'll see what's gonna happen. Wanted to get on the fish, and we did. Watch this segment right here where Ruben pulls in a nice bass with this blade bait that we picked up at Johnson's Bait and Tackle yesterday. Hope you enjoy.
Lake Far West today, and been doing some bass fishing. Picked up some new tackle yesterday at Johnson's Bait and Tackle in Yuba City. A blade bait. It's just a thin piece of metal with some weight on it, a couple treble hooks. It's got a little tail on it. They were hitting it hard this morning. Hooked one up really nice, probably about a 2-pounder, wouldn't you say, Stoney?
Yep.
Nice one. But kind of doing a jig hop off the bottom, casting it out, lifting it, reeling on the down, lifting it, reeling on the down, and bam, on the down, she hit it hard, and so it was a good hookup. But yeah, blades working really good out here at Lake Far West, and pick yourself one up at Johnson's Bait and Tackle.
So there you have it, right from the fisherman's mouth. Ruben got on the fish with that little blade bait there that picked up at Johnson's Bait and Tackle. Please watch our videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Old Farts Fishing, and you can always see us on Facebook at Old Farts Fishing as well, off 530.